I making two for today, man. Crazy. But True Scene, it's one of those spells that's higher level that I don't remember people memorizing it a lot in my games. Maybe a few times. More fine traps than anything else. But I make True Scene. That's how it is. It reveals all things how they are. It reveals all things that are hidden. So that's how I run it. And it's one of the few cases that a potion version of it is more powerful than technically the spellcast. Because cast, it's 1 round a level. And in potion form, it's D6 turns plus 6. So up to 120 minutes, up to 2 hours. So at least an hour. 70 to 120 minutes, which is an insane amount of time to be able to see everything. So I added a visual component. Your eyes glow. So there's no, I cast a True Scene and they can see your eyes are glowing, bro. But no, it doesn't say that right here. That's how we're doing it. And I even allow it so all secret doors you see are clearly outlined. You see it for what it is. Everything that has an enchantment, they glow. You can tell they're enchanted. You may not know what the enchantment is. And when you see creatures that are shapeshifted, you see them in their true form. You're like, that's not what he looks like. But I even used it for stuff hidden in a pillow. Like you see something in the pillow. And when you see traps pop up, traps are plainly obvious to you. Can't you see it? It's glowing blue. Well, they don't see it glowing blue, but you see the outline of the spring and the needle in the lock from a distance. You're like, I see it. Insanely powerful. Now, what foils it? Some higher level permanent magics and non-detection will get a saving throw. So the guy he's got non-detection on you, and you make your save. They look at you, and you're a blank slate, and like they know something's up, but they know you're. There's just nothing, not even that you're enchanted, because that's the whole point of non-detection. It suppresses your stuff, and that's got much better duration than other stuff. I'm surprised people don't take non-detection more often as a. I mean, if you're a multi-class, sneaky type wizard, or illusionist, I could see. I cast non-detection, then I start sneaking down the hallway. Harder to see. I got non-detection and I got invisibility up. So they cast detect invisibility, where they got true sight. You get a saving throw. You're like, nope, you don't see me. Sneaky as can be, you'll never see me. So, yeah. I just made it. Copied the Labyrinth Lord stuff over to OSE because I didn't see Old School Essentials had it. And I haven't gotten to inputting all the spells. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them all in there for one-click reference. I don't have to open a book or tab out. I can just pop open. What's the spell say? Show the players. That's exactly what it says. And if there's any rulings, I can put the rulings right there on the handout. And this makes it easier. Kind of like we have my note cards on my table games or at my desk. But instead, it'll just be 100% digital. And people are like, why would you always work in a digital game? I'm like, well, 'cause that's how I play now. I don't like dealing with people face to face as much. But it's harder to make time for some reason. I mean, I could invite people over to my house at my table, but that means my schedule would have to be influenced by my wife's moods. How she feels after work, and I ain't dealing with it. I'm going in my room, playing my game, closing the door, stay out. And plus, the only part I miss about that is breaking bread with people, and that's an extremely personal thing. And I'll talk about that some other time. Maybe I'll make some musings about breaking bread. But yeah, it's the most powerful visual divination you got, and it should be one of those spells that if I'm going to make a scroll of something, bam. And they're already trying to do the next big haul, we should pull it out. I was like, it should all be situational. So I already got 2 guys starting to bicker in one of my games about how they do things. But it's all it always is always people conflicts. I got them in games I play in. I got people I play with. I'm like, seriously, Seriously, what are you doing? And as a DM, you always have that. Always. But the true scene is the massive trump card. It's like, bam, I see it all. And I think I'm going to start sprinkling the potions of true sight. And I had a potions of comprehend language that someone scarfed up. And I thought it was kind of interesting. It's like, comprehend languages. That kind of sucks. And then there's a thing, it's like, no, it doesn't. It's kind of handy. Drink a potion, I can read all this stuff. But yeah, we'll see if we should do more of these. I don't consider that in depth. It's just very basic. We as DMs do things differently at our tables based upon our personal wants and needs for our game table and how our player base. Your player base, sometimes you alter your DM style to your player base. I don't so much because I'm stuck in my ways, but I think maybe I got a few players who just could be little issues. So, true seeing reveals all things how they are. And you can see in the dark, magical darkness, otherwise, anything, it just says it, true sight. You can just see. So, all things revealed. And that includes people's alignments. So everybody has an aura. So you see these shifting auras, which would be their alignment, law, chaos, neutral, or if you're doing 9 point, one of the 9 points. And then if they're enchanted, you can see there's magic on them. I don't know if I'm going to allow them to differentiate being charmed versus just having a spell effect up. Probably not, because an enchantment's an enchantment. It doesn't give you identification. It just says you see all things how they are. So you see that person enchanted. And if they have more experience in that, then maybe I'll give them a roll or something, but doubtful. Enchanted's enchanted. It gives you the general scan. You got your scans from your starship. Scan completed. But yeah, true scenes, powerful. But 5th level cleric spells should be, starting there, should be stupid powerful. Because that's when you can start raising the dead. If you can raise the dead, you should be able to do other awesome stuff. And I think Flame Strike's a little underrated. I'm going to do a little more, over the past couple weeks, I'm going to start doing a lot more customization and spells. Maybe I'll take them Lamentation spells I've been making for Wretched and Lamentations and start sprinkling them in. Since I've got Necromancers in my group, I should make some Necromantic spells and sprinkle them. I'm going to put Rot Pocket in and see how they go for that. I turn a corpse into a bag of holding, sort of. Stick your hand up in there. What? Yeah, I just spread them cheeks and reach up in there and get the treasure. Like, ah! I think we'll keep the unstable part just for the time that there's something from beyond tries to grab you and drag you through. I get my arm out. You make your strength check. You get your arm out, and then the tentacles come out. This, ah! That's terrible. Next time, just cut a hole in his stomach. I don't want to have to. Maybe I have too much fun with that. I think I do have too much fun with that. Yeah, I think I'll talk about my Rot Pocket spell in depth a little bit later. Anyway, True Seeing's awesome. It's broken. And some spells should be broke. That they're like the trump card. I cast the True Seeing. 5th level, it means like an 8th or... No, I think 7th level cast 5th level spells in old school. So you could theoretically have someone do that for 7 rounds. I guess True Seeing. That also means they don't have any offensive stuff memorized or super beneficial stuff for the party. It's about detecting. So, worth it. I'm going to have to expand the spell list and maybe limit it by ethos. Some spells wouldn't be done by clerics. If you follow God of Healing, then you should be prohibited from reversing the spell and causing harm. It's against your ethos. But yeah, True Seeing's the shiznit. I think my guys have got a taste for it, and the roguey guy is all about the detection. So the comprehending language scrolls, potions, and and the True Sight potions are high on their list now as must-haves for delving. Live and learn, guys.